This meeting is being live streamed. Got it. So let's see what happens. Setting up meeting for YouTube live. Done redirecting to YouTube. And 3, 2, 1. We are. This meeting is being live streamed. Got it. So let's see what happens. Setting. That's it. Okay, we are live. That's what I can see. And I want to give all and everyone, our visionary friends, a welcome to Visionaries Unlimited. So if you are here is because you feel called to express your inner vision into the outer world and solve a major human issue. It is because you feel called to be an active part of the positive change that is happening already in the world. And you want to really make sure that heart-centered community of visionary leaders, impact makers, pragmatic dreamers come together, and that we do make it progress faster and at a better rate, if you may. So we stand for, in Visionaries Unlimited, we stand for your greatness. We stand for you who are listening, so that you can really, really make the best out of who you are, who you feel you're here for, in order for you to become that highest version, that visionary version, and ultimately we come together to do so. So you can expect many thought-provoking reflections, tools, mind-blowing conversations between Maria and I, and inspiring ideas and frameworks for success, weekly content, so that we can go into deep and enjoyable conversations, and eventually understand, as today's topic, how to live your vision, how to harness it, how to embody it, how to identify it as a first step. And I want to introduce my wonderful co-founder, María Gayoso. What would you like to add to this short and a bit messy but successful introduction?
Thank you, Ayrton. It's such a pleasure to be here co-creating this wonderful space with you. It is the beginning of something great. It is our greatest pleasure to receive you here, because we want to connect with you. We are not only embodying and expressing our visions, we are calling in home everyone who feels there is a visionary inside, because they have already or are just about to experience their vision, their inner vision. And we will go deeper into this topic today, which is the beginning of everything. It is the beginning of this space that we are creating, our business, and the beginning of a wonderful life for you the moment you are truly connected to it. Then life becomes a joy. You expand yourself, and everyone else and the whole planet gets to benefit from you expressing and embodying your vision. So if you are okay with it, Ayrton, we're going to get into the topic of today, which is, what is a vision? And what is a visionary? So, and how do you identify the vision? How do you connect with it? How do you harness it and express it in the outer world? Bring it into, give it a physical form. How do we make all these things happen? Yes, okay. Let's start with Ayrton's version and perspective of this beautiful topic.
Okay, so first of all, I'd like to give an image, a very concrete and personalized, customized, subjective image of what a vision is. And I will do it by inviting you to bring yourself into your own. If you have one, if you're clear, crystal clear, diamond clear on what your vision is, you may just close your eyes and breathe deeply in and out, and see yourself in it. See yourself, see the environment, see your partners, see your impact, see everything that is related to it. If you have it already, if you do not have it, I still invite you to close your eyes. In case you don't have it, it will work even better if you have them closed. And breathing in and out, ask yourself one very simple question. And I didn't say easy question, I said simple, which is, what is that I'm here for? What is that would come natural to me if I were to go for it? And as you stay there for a moment and you breathe in and out through this question, that definitely can help you. Also, if you already have a vision, breathing in and out, look at the visuals, look at the words, look at the sensations, the feelings connected to that. There is one very fundamental piece of defining what a vision is, and then ultimately your vision. As I said, this was a very subjective exercise. So a vision is not just something that you see or that you see indeed with a visual, but it's also something that you feel inside, that is pushing from the inside to come outside, to be manifested, to be real, tangible, real impact, real change, real progress and results. It's not just something that you see eventually. It's something that you might like to taste. If you're a chef, your vision might be to have the most tasteful and delicious food, and that would go into the taste. So it's a vision, but it's about taste. If you get what I mean here. So what is a vision? It's something that you're able to experience and allow me to go there into a dimension that it might not be the present physical, material, three-dimensional, someone might say, dimension of yours, the one that you're living now. So you have this vision and you want to go there, and you really feel called. It's like a calling, the life purpose. You might call it dharma. I love the definition dharma, something that
me too
is right, Maria. It's like this dharma thing is fabulous. Like it's that pattern and flow of things that it's beneath the surface and the fabric of reality that moves things and that needs to be expressed. So this is what a vision is for me, and I couldn't resist to mine. So the way I identify it very, very briefly was to start asking myself questions such as the one that I invited you into. What am I here for? Why am I walking on this earth? And stop and listen and trust that intuition, that inner voice, and ultimately accept the fact that it wasn't necessarily something easy to be created, embodied. It wasn't something that my ego would like, my terrain, habitual form, lifestyle, way of living would match with, and that something that most likely we have to work on, in and out. So this is what a vision is for me. And then, well, we might dive into how to structure it, how to embody it, how to structure yourself and act from that clarity and deep sense of structure of how it would look like, and how to go after it. with unshakable faith and endurance. We might do that later, but first of all, let's have our Maria say what it is for her.
Yes, thank you, Ayrton, for sharing your perspective on it and part of your experience as well, of course. So to me, it's something that is not created from the human mind. And by that, I mean that we can all create a great business, but this is something that feels that it is in your essence. So from your essence, and your essence is energetic, it's purely energy. From there, energy is flowing through you in a very specific and concrete way. And it wants to be expressed in the outer world, it says out of our being, in the physical realm, which we call Earth and the human life. It wants to be expressed in a certain way, and it can only do so through you with your unique qualities. How do we get in touch with this vision, which is our essence and our energy? There needs to be openness, and it is a matter of the expansion of consciousness that we get in touch with this vision. So it's not that we cannot force it. It doesn't matter how much you try, and it happened for me for many years. I was intuitively, I knew that I had come to do something great on this planet, but I didn't have access to that information. I knew that it was there, but I couldn't have access to this information until 3 years ago, when it started to, it's like unfolding, like an archive that it starts to open within, and you start to get in touch with the information that you need for the moment of the journey where you are, and for the skills that you have at this moment. So it's to me, it's expansion of consciousness that you as a human start to get access to. And from there, and what I mean is that it really requires from you a lot of openness and courage, because if you are very closed, you will not receive this information. This information has a very high vibration. It requires the best version of you at whichever moment in your life that you find yourself, but it cannot be, you cannot access it because it's an energy. So if you as a human are on a very limited perspective of life and self awareness of you or self-worth, this information of the vision, which has a very high energy, you cannot reach to it. The moment you start opening yourself and say, okay, I really want to experience a meaningful life. I really want to know how I can serve this world the best. I really want to know how I can thrive. Then these questions will get you closer to this information. And you will start experiencing how powerful and skillful you are, and how all the resources that you need to express this vision are already within you. It's just a matter of starting to experience them and to bring more self-love into your being, and to start taking small steps that will give you more information on how this energy wants to be or can be expressed in the so-called outer world. So that's for me. I could expand a lot. You know that, Ayrton, but if you want to say something in relation to what I just shared.
No, look, I felt that was very complete and complementary. And what I actually would love doing for whoever visionary enough and courageous enough is diving into the content we're sharing, the pieces of information, the knowledge that we're sharing. I'd like to bring it into the practice and into the embodiment piece of the vision itself. So what I'd like now for you who are listening, and also for us, Maria, is to get into some deeper understanding, into soaking into what we have just shared, and how it can be brought in this physical reality, this three-dimensional reality. And so there will be different steps, different, not even steps, different pillars that will allow this vision to stay and be sustainably built, what for sure needs to be done, and this is for me the actual definition of the word embodiment, is to build your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, conscious bodies, so that you can contain, so that you can hold that vision and carry it into reality. And in order to do that, we need to understand that whatever we do, and this is also why we have our TAO, our Total Alignment Officer, and Visionaries.
I love my title so much.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's
co-created title. Like we are creating reality as we go and as it pleases us. Absolutely.
Yes, exactly. And so this is why we have this Total Alignment Officer, which is TAO, which is perfect. You see how it falls perfectly when you're in alignment. You need that coherence in between and among all of your bodies. All of your bodies need to be in that coherence, frequency wise and action wise. You really need to make sure that everything you do is what truly matters and move the needle. Everything that you say truly is respectful to your vision and building up on your vision, what's done before, what has been done before, and what wants to emerge out of your actions, out of your current situation, your circumstances, and all what is related to where you're at. And in order to get to that alignment, there's some energy work, there's some inner work that needs to be consistent and regular. And to me, literally is to look at the vision and to write down what the actions that need to be taken. What are the actions that you need to take daily? And among those actions that you might have a paper in front of you or might get a paper for yourself and start brainstorming, putting it down. Out of all those actions, and take 10, 20 minutes, is your vision. It's your life masterpiece, which won't feel as work if you do that, if you pour yourself into it. Out of those actions, there will be half of them which are not relevant, which will not make the results that you need. And then there are attitudes and approaches and emotions that you need to attach to those actions. And I'd love of the script, of course, there's no script in here. to leave emotions, the emotions that you should be feeling together with the actions. And when thinking of your vision, I would like to leave them to be expressed by Maria.
So something that I think could also help people, like internally, this vision to me is in the many years ago, how I experienced, even if I didn't have the information, is like, it is like the fire inside. It is, like you said, like the life force, but to me, the element that best represents it on the physical is the fire. It is like your motor. You will always have energy to express the vision because it is in your essence, and the energy that is flowing through you will always be unlimitedly available for you to express yourself in this way. I'm not saying that the vision only has one form. It may take several forms, but it's a way that energy is expressing through you uniquely. So maybe you can close your eyes and find probably for most people will be around the heart area that you will experience this energy and this fire. Could be other parts of the body, but typically it's kind of also connected to the heart. And just connect with this energy. just stay with it. However best you can connect with this part of your body, there is the sensation. There is a sensation there, and just connect with it, and it will talk to you. The information will come to you as to what is it that I truly desire to experience and or to express. It doesn't have to be complicated at all. The most simple questions and the most simple answers will come to you. Not thinking of 5 years ahead or anything of that sort, because if we're not very well connected to our vision yet, we can get overwhelmed by it. So it is in the very moment of today or tomorrow, what is it that I desire to do the most? And then I find the courage to take action. What is it required from me right now for me to take this action that I so much would love to take? And then I make myself responsible for what I need to change in my life right now so that I can make it happen. But it's always within me that I have it all, that I'm perfectly the way that I am. I am not missing anything vital in my life at all. Where I am, it is the perfect moment to be. And what I have, it is exactly what I need to have for me to take the next step and the next action. And from the next step and the next action, I will receive more information, and I will have another experience and will have more resources then to keep on moving. And that's also something that Ayrton and I, with the community that we are creating, want to help people with, also to make sure that they know that they have it all and that they are whole, and also that the community, that we will have also the extra resources to help anyone on their way with these collaborations that will obviously help them even move faster.
It allows you to move faster when you do
But
this.
it comes to firstly, like, you feel it inside, you learn to connect with this energy, and then in the outer world, then we use our minds and we use all of our resources to bring it into a form, taking small steps and actions, and being surrounded by the right people and engaging with those who have what we desire, also to complement what we already have naturally. So it comes to a very human and natural thing, actually.
And look, I love where you brought it. For everyone who are listening, the ones who have a vision already, who are steps ahead into it, the ones who not have it yet, I want to say one very simple thing. Maria brought it to a very important aspect, that if we connect to what's present, if we connect to what's natural right now, what happens is that taking that feeling of, okay, what is that I would love and would feel the most excited doing? And if you connect to it, if you understand it deeply, and if you start doing it, then the grander vision is nothing but a 10x, 100x, 1000x expansion of that. If you take that natural, exciting, fantabulous action that you feel, you crave, you desire to do right now, and you 100x it, like think, okay, if I do this for 100 days, what happens? If I really crave going feeding a kid who is a refugee today, and for 100 days from now, what happens? So like today, I will have fed one. Tomorrow, I'll have fed two. The day after, these two kids might have 10 people around them. And so you'll feed 12, 20. And you see, if you do it for 100 days, 1,000 days, 3 years, 5 years, it's a community. It's a huge impact. That's literally how you expand it with not much of expectation, and just see that, how fulfilling it is and simple it is. Doesn't need to be something crazy. Can start little and then be bold. This is one pillar that I want to drop there. Be bold, be unapologetic. Literally, stop caring of whatever they say when they say that it's not possible. And this is how I'd like a little bit too close. A vision is something that is possible and that others cannot see. But that doesn't make it less possible than what it is. You see it, then it's possible. What needs to be done? It may come to you, and I wish that for you. It may come to you. Maria, if you
to close,
add a little piece of a word here, and then we'd close.
Yes, something also very important that I would like to convey today is that there's nothing capricious or accidental about what you truly desire. That is exactly what is connected with your vision, which is your essence. So it's not like internally you desire something so much and another part of you says, well, that's just a dream or just a utopia or whatever. No. If you don't take care of this and you don't express it, suffering will come with it. Because when you are denying this essence of you being expressed, the only outcome is suffering. You will not be able to avoid it. And the beautiful side of it is that you will continue to experience more joy, more inner peace. Your life will become a wonderful life to be experienced and to be seen by others. And just to connect here also with the impact that you mentioned, the great impact, you don't have to take care of this. You don't have to worry about it at all. Just the fact that you express your own vision, remember that we live in a universe where there is no separation. But if you want to bring it more to the human concept of it, we're living in an ecosystem. So the fact that you have your energy and wants to be expressed in a certain way, this energy has already into account every single being and every single thing that exists. So it can only have a beautiful impact if you follow it. Because nature, life in capital letters, has already, you are here for a reason. Nothing is accidental. So just make sure that you follow this inner passion, which is your vision, and the whole world will benefit from it.
Mm-hmm. Beautifully said. And with this, my dearest visionary friends and future collaborators.
Exactly.
Because we're all together. I want to share with you what is about to happen, and I want to invite you to keep on following these, because it will be a wonderful weekly sharing of what's in our heart that can help you making concrete, tangible steps into your vision, making it happen for yourself, for your closest circle of beloved ones, for everyone on this planet, and for humanity itself, and for the planet itself that is beautifully hosting our life. There's an event which is about to happen, and this is a super duper not how you say that, not mentioned before information. There will be a large event happening in at the beginning of 2023, where all visionaries are warmly invited. It will be called Visionaries United, and more information will come. We will give you breadcrumbs here and there, and then we'll officially launch it. And then our community is opening. This is another piece of information. In May 2022, there you're warmly welcomed. We will be hosting already our masterminds, which are part of what happens within the community. And what else to say? Just follow up. Just stay around. Just stick around and see your vision growing, share what your vision is, comment, like, share, subscribe, all of the things that you do on YouTube, which I'm not great at, but just do it. You know what to do, please.
Let's be part of each other's journey, and let's see how we are going to, all of us, thrive and change this world for the better, for everyone.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, my dears, be visionary and stay bold. Ayrton, Giulio, with much love.
Maria here, loving you so much.
And the dogs that you just peace out. And my son. That's who the vision is for. I love you.
See you soon.